guys, so now we're gonna go through our kettlebell overhead press, okay? Again, if you have a center mass bell or if you have a dumbbell, please feel free to do your overhead presses or this or any complexes with your bells if you don't feel comfortable, with your dumbbells if you don't feel comfortable doing with a kettlebell, okay? But I will be teaching kettlebell workouts this series. Okay, so going into any overhead press, what we want to do is we want to be mindful of the way we kind of like structure our torso, okay? This is very important because you have your shoulder, you have your lumbar spine, your lower back. These are areas that everyone is prone to being injured in, and so we want to make sure that we're mindful and we're protective of them, okay? And like anything that we do in life in general, but especially in fitness, we want to make sure that we are connected to the floor in the right way, okay? And the reason why that is important, because if you're not stable at the bottom, there's no way in hell you're going to be stable at the top, okay? Just saying. If your core is rotten, you run. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to plug the feet into the floor, okay? Same thing we've been doing, plug the feet into the floor, turn the glutes on, okay? Now, once the engine is on, as you can see, I'm a little, I'm a little anteriorly tilted, okay? I carry a little bit of luggage. And so what I want to do is I want to be really mindful of that because I have a tendency to carry my hips behind me, right? I want to make sure that I take the top of my hip and pull it in toward my bra line. So take the top of my hip, pull it in toward my bra line, and what that helps me out is that gives me a neutral spine, okay? So once I'm in that neutral spine position, right? So top bone pulled toward my bra line, right? I'm gonna take my wings on my back, I'm gonna pull them back and tuck them into my back pocket, okay? So what that does is that really structures our torso, okay? So that you have a perfect board to press from, okay? So you're nice and stacked and you're good to press, okay? So, again, relaxed, right? I'm gonna turn my feet into the floor, turn my glutes on, take my hip bone, pull it in toward my bra line, pin my wings into my back pocket. All right? Now, if that's a lot for you, practice that. Stay with that. Learn that. Make that your foundation, okay? And then move on, okay? So, now we're going to get into that kettlebell overhead press, right? So we learned how to clean, so that's how we get the kettlebell up, right? Glutes on, clean, I got my kettlebell up, okay? So I'm in that position, go ahead, turn the hips on, pull, bone up to the bra line, shoulders back, right? Once they're back, I'm pressing overhead, right? Lowering the weight back down, bringing it into the shoulder, nice and controlled, pressing overhead. Lowering back down. All right, so as you can see, I'll do it from this side so you guys can see. Squeezing the glutes. Nice, neutral spine, perfect. Pull those shoulders back. Pin that into my back pocket. Good, and then we're gonna press overhead. And back down. And pressing overhead. And back down. Now, that's that. That's your overhead press. Now, if you press, do it in front of a mirror. If you press and your arm is up here in front, that's a poor press, okay? Because all the weight is right here. When you press, you want the shoulder down, but you definitely want the bicep back by the ear, okay? So your bicep should be back by your ear, okay? That's your overhead press, guys. Again, the most important thing is being connected to the floor. It all starts from the floor. If you're not connected into the floor, if you're not here, then what you're gonna do is you're gonna arch back and you're gonna be definitely lifting with your back, and we don't really want that. We're gonna make sure that we stack the torso. Once we stack the torso, we have a good foundation to press from, okay? That is our kettlebell overhead press.